This is export inspections for Monday, August 11th. Really strong numbers again this week. A lot of stuff being sent out the door. Starting out with corn, shipments were pretty solid, 58.7 million bushels. Over the last month, shipments have averaged around 52, so really good numbers there on the corn side, and it's continuing. Um, Looking towards tomorrow's report, I wouldn't be shocked to see exports raised by at least 50 million bushels. And with just 3 weeks left in the marketing year, corn's just continuing to do its thing. So good news on corn. Switching over to beans, similar story. Exceeded expectations today. Shipments of 19 million bushels. That was really good to see on bean side. That is down from last week's over 24 million, but still really strong. Needed pace going forward over the final 3 weeks on beans is down to just 11 million bushels, which, if you look just a couple weeks back, that number is up towards 15 to 16. So beans doing some really good things here. Going into tomorrow's report, beans, I'd say it's pretty safe that numbers will not get dropped anymore, and I'd expect numbers to be left pretty much unchanged. One thing to note too, shipments for corn and beans this week were led, a lot of stuff being sent to Mexico. So interesting to see there. Finishing out here with wheat, probably the least impressive crop this week, but still shipments 13.4 million bushels. Still solid numbers, but that is below the needed pace of about 15.8 per week. So gonna have to continue to watch that, but it is the beginning of the marketing year on wheat, and numbers have been off to a really strong start. Looking towards tomorrow's report, exports on wheat could be raised, but with it being so early in the marketing year and so much left unknown, I wouldn't be shocked to see USDA leave the wheat export numbers untouched. But that is it for export inspections here on Monday, August 11th.
This material has been prepared by a sales or trading employee or agent of Midwest Market Management and is or is in the nature of a solicitation. This material is not a research report prepared by of Midwest Market Management Research Department. By accepting this communication, you agree that you are an experienced user of the futures markets, capable of making independent trading decisions, and agree that you are not and will not rely solely on this communication in making trading decisions. Distribution in some jurisdictions may be prohibited or restricted by law. Persons in possession of this communication indirectly should inform themselves about and observe any such prohibition or restrictions. To the extent that you have received this communication indirectly and solicitations are prohibited in your jurisdiction without registration, the market commentary in this communication should not be considered a solicitation. The risk of loss in trading futures and/or options is substantial, and each investor and/or trader must consider whether this is a suitable investment. Past performance, whether actual or indicated by simulated historical tests of strategies, is not indicative of future results. Trading advice is based on information taken from trades and statistical services and other sources that of Midwest Market Management believes are reliable. We do not guarantee that such information is accurate or complete, and it should not be relied upon as such. Trading advice reflects our good faith judgment at a specific time and is subject to change without notice. There is no guarantee that the advice we give will result in profitable trades.